This is the Chrissie Swan Show.
Big show coming up for you. It's freezing today where we are. I hope everybody's rugged up. I was up most of the night because my 11-year-old had food poisoning, I think.
Oh, no.
Just vomiting and all sorts of stuff, both ends, the whole deal. I'm not 100% convinced that he ate something bad or he committed the cardinal sin after school of eating corn chips and chocolate milk. Everybody knows that corn chips go with
that's a sick mix.
Corn chips go with a fizzy drink.
Yeah, absolutely.
You got to have a Diet Coke with that.
There's
stuff.
very few things that actually go with a milky drink if you think about it.
I agree. A cookie. That's
Totally.
it.
A Scotch
That's it.
finger,
Yes,
see you later, everything
100%,
else.
100%. We've got a big show for you. Ricki-Lee is just around the corner and we are gearing up for our Barbie screening tonight. Very exciting.
Yes.
I haven't seen it. I'm going to see it tonight. And we've been giving away tickets. The only way that you can get into this exclusive screening, of course, and Jack is a stickler for the details, is to win your way in. But you'll be thrilled to know that 2 people have emailed me directly on Instagram and they're coming and they didn't even win. So
I know.
suck it.
I saw my inbox last night. I was like, mate, this isn't a free-for-all.
Yes, it is.
It's not.
I've given away 7 tickets, unauthorised.
That's enough from you.
The Chrissie Swan Show.
And I'm thrilled to welcome to the show colleague, friend and fellow hoop wearer, Ricki-Lee.
Yes, we got the big hoops on.
Why? I will never not wear big hoops.
Well, I've actually never worn big hoops with these headphones, and they're a little, less comfortable than I imagined.
It can be done. 20 years I've been doing it. I don't even feel it anymore.
If you say it, I'll keep doing it.
Now I
'Cause
want to talk.
love a
I want to
hoop.
talk about your single. Oh, you just cannot. You can't be sad when you listen to anything that you've ever sung. What is wrong with you, girl?
Well, I'm a good time girl, and I feel like the whole thing with this song is I wanted people to feel good.
Yeah.
And I think we achieved that.
You
I
achieve
love
that
this.
in everything you do. You achieve that when you look at someone.
Stop, thank you.
Hey, Ricky, your music video for On My Own was elite. I mean, you nearly
Yes.
died on that mountain. What are you doing for this video?
Well, this one was really fun. I actually was in Melbourne over the weekend and filmed the music video at Calder Park Raceway.
I thought you were going to say. I filmed it at Coles, and I'm like, this is an unbelievable cross promotion.
Just like a little checkout girl. I'm pretty speedy at the checkout, I got to say.
Me too.
I reckon I'd win some kind of award if there was a competition.
Well,
I'm
next
very
time
good.
we are in the same supermarket.
Okay,
you are on.
Someone in the promo team is quickly writing a brief up now, hearing you say that.
100%. So we came to Melbourne on the weekend and filmed the video at Calder Park Raceway. So it's been it hasn't been in use for so long. And the place is called the Thunderdome too, which I thought was really fun.
Yeah.
And the best part is that I got to spend the entire day living out my Queensland Bogan girl dreams, fanging it around a racetrack and trying to call it a job.
How fun.
It was so good. I got to drive this old 60s Mustang around the racetrack and there was this drone following me and we had all these different setups. It was so much fun.
Oh my God, it sounds like shades of Paula Abdul's Rush clip from the 90s. Wow!
Well, I am really such a bogan. I love Formula One. I love supercars. I grew up as a kid going to Indy and the V8 supercars, and it's a bit exciting.
I love that about you. There are so many
under your foot.
There are so many sort of secret surprises to you, and I always think one of them, because you seem so full of life and vibrant, I'm always surprised to realize that you've been married for so long, because generally
you have to be like, oh, hi guys.
yes, you just don't strike me as someone that's married. And frankly, I want to know, what is your secret? Because I did hear you talking about this song, and there are shades, it's about your relationship and that sort of moment when you realise that you're too far gone and you've got no choice in the matter anymore. What is the secret to your happy marriage with your lovely husband?
Well, I think Rich and I have always been brutally honest with each other, and I think sometimes in relationships that can be too hard or too confronting for some people, and it's really hard to hear maybe the truth or have a mirror put up in front of you. But he is a thoughtful, you know him, he's a thoughtful, generous, kind, considerate, wonderful human. He's intelligent, he's really funny, he's my favourite person in the world, and I just think we have the utmost respect for each other. And I think people would think it's hard too because we do work together. He's my manager. So we spend, our relationship and our working relationship together, and there's really no escaping each other. But we wouldn't have it any other way. And I think when you're with the right person, that's a great thing.
And also,
it just works.
no kids.
Actually, you've just hit the nail on the head, Jack. I reckon that's the only reason we like each other.
I love you doing this 2-minute love story. I'm like, can we just get to the crux of why?
You're so right, though. You're so right. I mean, he would be a wonderful dad, and I think I'd be a great mum. It's just not for us. But he's a wonderful human. But you're so right. It's because we don't have that extra stress.
Hey, yesterday on the show, Ricki, I know you guys love Whoopi, and you were talking about her walk-off, and we were talking about it as well, and how Miranda Lambert cracked it, a country singer in the States, kind of cracked it on stage because some of the fans in the front row were taking selfies and distracted on their phones. As a singer, I want to hear your take on that and what you think about it.
Well, I mean, I feel like you have to move with the times, and unfortunately now everyone walks around with their phone in their hands or in their pocket or just like right there at all times. And there is something about people wanting to capture a memory. I'm such a photo taker, so I'm probably biased on this. I everywhere I go, I take photos. Excuse me. I take photos and I take videos because I want to remember the moment. And I don't think that there's anything wrong with someone at a concert, like doing a selfie video. They want to remember it. They want to post it on social media, which is also going to show how great you are to everyone else that follows them.
Exactly.
And they're going to remember it forever and talk about it forever. But now, because she's said that and kind of had a go at them, I think people aren't going to feel as great about it as maybe they would if she hadn't done that.
Yeah, I think it's a big mess. Hey, your single isn't a big mess, Ricki-Lee. Point of No Return is available to stream and download now.
The Chrissie Swan Show.
Who doesn't love paying less for their favourite beauty brands? Love paying less for glowing skin or love paying less for feeling better? Find great prices on everything you love only at Priceline Pharmacy.
Shop in store or online at priceline.com.au.
Who am I? A queen in the kitchen? Could be. Now find your queen vanilla in the baking aisle to discover how a little queen does wonders in your bakes.
What's my name?
Who is it? Chrissie Swan's Who Am I?
I would seriously like, and I may do this if my bathroom ever gets finished, because it's been going on for
forever.
7 years.
How do they build a bathroom on the block in a week and yours is taking 6 months?
This is a great question, and I'd like to take it to whoever's in charge.
Let's call Shayna.
But there is a bath that is going to go in there, right? And I have not had a bath for months, and I've never wanted one more than when I couldn't have one. And I want to put that vanilla, the Queen vanilla paste, in a bath and have a bath in it. Do you think that's...
Unless you're doing some weird OnlyFans content, I think that's weird.
I am. Welcome, Jessica. How are you?
Yeah, good, thank you. How are you?
Good. You're here to play Who Am I? You know how it works?
Yes, I do.
I've got 5 clues. I'm going to tell you anyway, just in case there's someone listening in the world that doesn't know how this works. I've got 5 clues here about a particular celebrity, and I've also got $500 cash to give away thanks to Queen Baking. I'm going to snatch away $100 every time you make a mistake, all right?
Yep, sounds
But you're starting with 500, which is a lot. Clue number 1. I'm in a movie that hits cinemas today. That is misleading.
Tom Hanks?
No, it's not Tom Hanks. But you got the gender right.
At least she didn't just go for Margot.
I know, I wanted to.
I know. Clue 2 for $400, Jess.
My wife and I are often seen hanging out with the Hemsworths. I have seen them. I've seen photos of this guy and the Hemsworths in Byron Bay.
No.
Not Ryan Gosling.
Down to clue 3 for $300.
I have been a Martian before. Maybe there's a film with a Martian.
People will be angry in their car. This is a good clue. You got it wrong.
Jessica, did you hear what Jack just said? You've just made people very angry in their cars.
We're down to clue 2 for $200, Jess.
You're going to get this. You're going to get this. $200, which is better than a poke in the eye with a sharpstick. I'm best mates with Ben Affleck. Worked with him.
Damon?
Yes, Matt Damon.
Oh, my God.
Matt Damon. Matt Damon. That's $200 thanks to Queen Baking. Well done, Jess.
Amazing, thank you.
You're the best.
The Chrissie Swan Show.
Can we pay your bills?
Nova's Pay Your Bills.
Yep, finishes up tomorrow, and we have the honour of being the very last time that someone's going to win.
I wonder if we're going to be like super out of budget and it'll be like $100 bill, or if it'll be like a $1,500 mortgage repayment.
I reckon hedge your bets. Go to the Nova Player app right now, register, and put in like a $4,000 rates bill. Just give it a crack, and then give in maybe a $100 library fine.
Yeah, good
bill as well. Hi, Sarah. You are the second last one ever. How are you feeling?
I'm so excited.
It must be really nice to know that in just a few seconds, you are not going to have to worry about your car rego.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Now, you've had this piece of paper or a text message, I think they even send you now, or an email.
Yeah, an email, yeah.
And it's been burning a hole in your inbox. And how long have you got until it's overdue and the car's unroadworthy?
It's due in the next week. So, and I'm a nanny. I've got 4 kids that I nanny for, so I've got to get them to and from school and all the sport run around and everything. So I'm so excited. I'm so grateful.
Yeah. It's nearly $800 and that has been taken care of, Sarah. Well done.
Thank you so much, Chrissie.
That's
good. Amazing. Thank
so good.
you.
You got in just before the end.
The Chrissie Swan Show. Chrissie's clickbait.
You know, I've got 3 kids, and the most exciting part was working out what I was going to call them. I absolutely love that part.
That's the only sad thing I think about me never having children is picking a name, because I've got names picked out.
I get a cavoodle. What are the names? Hunter.
No, I've just fully gone
Casper.
blank on the name. Oh, one of them's Milan, and then the other one is Henry.
Oh, they're nice.
Yeah, Milan
well, I
and
don't
Henry.
like Milan, but Henry's a classic. Milan you would regret.
Really?
100%, yeah.
I know a Milan and they're hot, so I thought...
Like, oh, please do not have children. I know a Milan and they're hot.
That would be a good name.
That's as good a reason as any, I guess.
Sorry, back to the story.
Travis Barker is getting excited about the baby that he's having, with the boring Kardashian. Which one?
Kourtney.
Kourtney. Kourtney is having a baby, and they are getting excited about the name. He joined. Is it a podcast?
Yeah, he was on a podcast with his daughter, Alabama.
His daughter. I know, she's so sweet. I didn't realise he had a whole other family.
Alabama and Landon. They often appear on the Kardashians, and Landon is just like him.
Really?
Like real cool rocker vibe.
Well, listen to this conversation.
Goat baby name. I like Rocky 13.
That's so bad. You're gonna name your kid Rocky 13.
Possibly.
Let's see how this goes when he's at school. Rocky 13.
And Rocky, the greatest boxing movie of all time.
Okay.
Greatest boxing movie of all time at 13, his lucky number. He's made a huge error there, though. You never discuss your baby names with anybody.
Totally.
Ever, ever, ever.
Well, no, I just did that, so I really can't have kids now.
You're never having children, trust me. But, yeah, you just keep it to yourself and then you name the baby and then deal with the consequences. We have discovered a very alarming story. A woman who likes to eat toilet paper. And, trigger warning. This makes Jack shudder because...
It's so foul.
Have a listen.
I eat toilet paper from the second I get up in the morning. Sometimes before I even brush my teeth. Basically, I eat toilet paper like all day, every day. It's so good, like it really it hits the spot. And guess what? Toilet paper has 0 calories and it won't even give you a hangover.
4 rolls a day? 4 rolls a day.
Gross.
It's bizarre.
Imagine being on that show for My Strange Addiction. If you were to be on it, what do you think you'd be on there for? I know what I'd be on there for.
Oh, maybe Diet Coke.
Yeah, I'd be vodka martinis. We should sign each other up.
The Chrissie Swan Show.
Oh, we've just had a sweet tooth miracle. You know when it gets to a certain time of the day around now and you go, I just want a little something.
Yeah.
And I just want to thank past Chrissy for popping into Priceline Pharmacy and buying a big bag of glucogel jelly beans, the best ever.
We'd forgotten that you'd done this.
Yes, I'd forgotten, and then I just remembered, and we've enjoyed them so much. Your favourite colour, Jack?
Is pink.
Mine is white, and Annie, who's going to fight you,
is
also pink.
Well, guess what, Annie? I'm the one in the studio, and I'm the one that's already got them all. So
I decanted a few.
that.
I picked them out for
How
you.
awful is a black jelly bean? People that like black jelly beans are murderers.
That sounds like a sweeping statement. It really does.
They are coming up. But next, Chrissy's Quizzy.
Chrissy's Quizzy.
We used to have like sponsors, people that wanted in on this segment, but they are no competition for the limited edition Money Can't Buy.
So you
Bum
reckon
Bag.
just a bum bag without cash is the way to go?
I reckon sales have gone, would you like this segment? And they've gone, we can't compete with a bum bag. Are you joking?
No.
Everybody just wants to play for the bum bag.
Sure. Let's go with that.
Giselle, ooh la la, what a name.
Oh, thank you.
And you're from Cooperoo. My auntie Carol Marsh used to live in Cooperoo.
Cool story, man.
You're playing against Georgia. Hello, Georgia.
Hi.
You don't sound enthused at all, Georgia.
No, I'm really excited.
What's happening in Melton today, Georgia?
Not a whole lot. It's pretty cloudy and not the best weather, but...
No, it's Les Mis in Melbourne, but Giselle, over 20 in Cooperoo where my auntie Carol used to live.
Beautiful sunny day today.
God damn you. All right, let's do this. Your name is your buzzer beauties, the best of 5, meaning the first person to get 3 answers correct wins the game and will walk away with bum bag. Let's go. Question number 1. Barbie hits cinemas today. We're having an exclusive screening tonight. But so does another blockbuster film. Can you name it?
Georgia, Giselle.
Yes, Georgia.
Oppenheimer.
It is Oppenheimer. Now, what's it about?
I think it's like a war feature.
Oh,
It's about the bomb.
oh, pook. That sounds boring.
And they're calling it Barbenheimer
Oh,
because the two were released on the same day.
yeah. Question number 2. Stratus, cumulus, and cirrostratus.
Giselle.
Yes, Giselle.
Cloud.
Clouds. That is correct.
One
Of course, there's
apiece.
that famous Crowded House song. That's where I first heard the word cumulonimbus.
What a great word.
And what a genius Neil Finn is to get cumulonimbus into a song.
Yeah, love that.
Question number 3. Is that one apiece?
Sure is.
It is supermodel. How's this for a coincidence? Giselle Bundchen's birthday today. Who did she recently divorce? Giselle, who have you just divorced? Giselle from Cooperoo, where my auntie Carol Marsh used to live. No? It was Tom Brady, who's now rumoured to be seeing Kim Kardashian.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on? Yeah, what are your thoughts on that? Do you think it's possible?
I'm here for it.
Anything's possible.
Anything's possible. That's it. Number 4. 4X Gold, this is for you, Giselle, is a brand of what?
Giselle. Georgia.
Yes, Giselle, the official brew of Queensland.
Beer.
Correct.
Okay, that is 2 points to Giselle and 1 point to Georgia. Giselle, this is for the win. Georgia, you could still come back from
Jack just nearly called you Jaws.
did.
Georgia, how do you feel about that?
Worse because I thought I got in first for that question, but anyway.
She's spitting the dummy.
Cheers.
Okay, which Nova presenter dropped her new song, Point of No Return, today?
Giselle. Georgia.
Giselle.
Ricki-Lee.
Yes! Giselle, you with your sunny weather and your bum bag, you've totally
living
upped
the
yourself
dream.
today. Good on
Living
you.
the dream.
I'm sorry, Georgia.
That's okay. Good job, Giselle. Thank you, Georgia.
More kindness between two people. You should try it sometime, Jack.
I try it all the time. I asked Georgia in Melton how her day was going.
You called her Jaws.
Because I get confused sometimes.
The Chrissie Swan Show. The Chrissie Swan Show.
Let's do sweeping statements.
Swan's sweeping statements.
These are the opinions that you hold that you know are not popular and that you really are not comfortable sharing with too many people because you're scared of being judged.
Totally. It's kind of like the stuff we talk about in the songs.
It is.
Like for radio people.
It is.
It's a segment. That's what we should rename it.
We should. 13 20 14, give us a call. You're in a safe place because I'm about to really drop a bombshell here. I'm nervous.
I'm nervous for you.
Because you know that I went to Lizzo on Monday night and it was amazing.
You loved it. And you took your daughter and that was a joyous experience for you.
Magical. And I have managed to pay a small fortune for Taylor Swift tickets for next year.
Right.
Which I haven't seen them yet. I've just sent my money to somebody, hoping.
That's called a scam, but we'll get to that tomorrow.
We'll see how we go in February. But I wouldn't care if I never went to another concert again. Apart from the very first moment that the lights go down and the music starts and you see your person, that 3 seconds, I'm ready to go home then.
Right, so your sweeping statement, you're going around it, is that you don't like concerts?
Yeah.
How can you say that and work for a radio station?
I like music.
But
I don't like concerts.
There's nothing better than seeing your favourite artist live. The amount you bang on about Taylor Swift, so you're telling me you would have been okay with missing out on seeing Taylor next year when she's in Australia?
Yes.
Oh, you're a fraud.
I would have been fine. There's too many people. Such a long walk in.
Grow up.
Where do I park?
You're not 84 yet, Swan.
A hoodie is $120.
I'd like to think I keep you young, but with comments like this, I feel like I'm failing.
I really mean it.
I
can't be alone. And every time I go, I went and saw Sting. I force myself to go because I know that it's a good thing to do.
You feel like you have to?
Yeah, but do I really enjoy it? No.
Wow.
No, I do not.
That is big.
The Chrissie Swan Show.
I have delivered a sweeping statement, and that is, I don't like concerts.
I have just checked my phone right before that song ended, and there's a thread between you and our boss, Sarah, and she's also admitted that she doesn't like it. Both of you don't deserve to work in radio. Elton John's awesome, but it was so loud, and I had to stand when everyone else did. You and Sarah need to both grow up.
Yes, I know, but we love music. Sarah will agree that we love music, but the concert has just never really flown for me, and I'm thrilled to tell you I'm not alone. Liza, you agree with me, don't you?
Oh, my word. It was so lovely to hear that someone else, I thought I was the only one. But there's thousands of people that go to the concerts, and I've seen Lenny Kravitz, U2, The Cure, and they start singing, and I'm like, oh, my goodness, why am I even here?
I know, Liza, but we keep on going because we don't want to miss out, and we feel like it's the right thing to do.
I know, and the worst thing is that I love Pink. I'm completely obsessed, and I'm going to see her twice next year.
You don't deserve to, Liza. You don't deserve to because you don't even like concerts. You get a Priceline voucher, though.
You get a Priceline voucher. Tracy, you get a Priceline voucher too, whether you agree with me or not. But what do you think of concerts?
Oh, I can't stand them.
What is wrong with people? Celia in Brisbane. Celia, do you agree with me or Chrissy?
Chrissy.
Oh.
You see, it's a too many people. Maybe we're a bit weird like that. Like we get a bit, well, what is it when people are scared or agoraphobic or something? Is there something wrong?
I drove from, at the time I lived in the country, so I lived about 4 hours from Brisbane. And I took 2 days off of work to go to the Queen concert in Brisbane.
Yeah.
And drove all the way down, and it bucketed down rain the whole time.
I thought you just said a rude word then.
She said bucketed, just
she
to
said
clarify that.
Bucketed with a B,
all
by
right,
the way.
You get a Priceline voucher.
You get a Priceline voucher.
Last person on this topic
Okay.
before we get to actual sweeping statements. Ashley, do you agree with me that concerts rock, or do you agree with Chrissy?
No, I agree with Chrissy. Concerts suck because you are so much better at home in your lounge chair with a cold bourbon, doing your own thing.
And just listening to it on your Wonder Boom or whatever.
Yeah, that's it. You can back the floor at the same time. You don't have to be at a bloody concert. It's ridiculous. You get crushed to death. There's no chairs.
And the queues in and out, and there's never any parking.
And you save a couple of $100 these days. Laughing, it's all good.
So it's not all good. You people aren't living, Swanee. You don't get that fire and adrenaline in your body.
What, you think that Ashley...
Rubbish.
Oh, he actually calling from Queensland, so I'm guessing that he's got, one of those areas under the house, like and he's got his bourbon and he's living his best life. Yeah, he's got a man cave.
That's it. You've got to have the man cave, man. The fridge handy, everything there. You can have food that's not $50 for a pie. It's all good.
Enough. Ashley, you get a Priceline voucher. Let's get to some real sweeping statements.
Yes, back to normal programming. What is your unpopular opinion, Nika?
My unpopular opinion is that people should not be wearing overly revealing clothes to the gym because it is this thing and
Describe the outfits that you're talking about.
Yeah.
Like, I never go to the gym, so I wouldn't know what I would wear. But I'd imagine I'd wear my active wear and a top.
A crop top, maybe?
I would never wear a crop top. My boobs would fall out the bottom.
I'm talking about the skimpier end of a crop and the short tight.
But isn't that good for movement and, like, pumping
Lifting.
iron, Nika?
Probably it is, but it's distracting for the other people because if they're
Arousing.
good looking, it's still your eyes go that way, not because you're attracted to them, but it's just okay. Or if they're not so looking, or if they're overweight, then again it's a distraction.
Nika, I think there's another issue here. It's not the people at the gym, Nika. You need to sort some stuff out with yourself, I reckon. You get a Priceline voucher, though. That's just it. She needs to go home at night.
My sweeping statement: overweight people should not be at the gym.
All right. Gail and Dandenong, let's finish this segment.
Tell you what, if I wore a crop top to a gym, you would not want to take your eyes off me because at any point there could be two brown boobs out the bottom.
Hitting the floor.
And bang, you have, how very dare you, you have hit the jackpot. Every angle, just brown, shiny boobs. Sorry, Gail, what?
That's all right, darling.
What
How
is,
are you?
oh, I'm so good, Gail. How are you? I bet you make a great cup of tea, Gail.
Oh, I hope so. I love a nice cup of tea.
Me too. I'm having one right now. I'm a double bagger, Gail. Anyway, you called up to talk about sweeping statements. What is your sweeping statement?
My sweeping statement is red meat should only ever be well cooked.
Oh,
yuck.
You're a well done girl. Marco Pierre White would stab you if he ever met you.
The Chrissie Swan Show. Chrissie's clickbait.
I just feel so sorry for super, super famous people like J-Lo.
Do
who are
you?
just trying, who are just trying to go to a Pilates class or whatever, and everywhere they go, there's a throng of men with cameras.
The thing with this is I think 80% of the time they enjoy it, but it's the 20% when they don't want it, and that's when they get shitty.
But they can't. Also, she would know that they're there. She can afford to get a Pilates gym put in at home. Is that what they all do? They just get it all at home. That's why they've got 75 rooms. And
so, J-Lo, do it at home with Ben smoking his ciggies in the corner. You don't need to go...
scoffing whatever's in his Dunkin' Donuts bag. Anyway, this happened at a gym in Los Angeles. So the story here is she went to go to the gym and it was locked, which would be terrible. Anyway, she got in, did the class. 45 minutes later, they're still waiting for her. She comes out, she tells them to go away, and then she tells them in broader language what they can do.
I mean, they're just doing their job, you know? I'm just staring. I'm just staring.
Do not ever say that about men that stalk women legally. You know how I feel about it. They are not just doing their job. You take that back.
I take it back.
It's very, very scary to be followed in a car by a man. In fact, next time it happens, I'm going to drive to the police station just like I saw in a 1980s kidnapping telemovie.
You won't be bothered to do that.
I will do
too
that.
much time.
I will do that. I will do that.
What will happen?
I will say that man is following me. He's been stalking me outside my home, and now he's following me. What is the difference between that and a very serious crime?
And they'll be doing what Ben Affleck's doing, eating donkeys in the corner having ciggies.
All right, let's talk Tom Cruise, because I believe that there are clearly two types of people. One that likes Dr. Pimple Popper and one that cannot stand it.
Yep.
There is no in between there.
Agreed.
And there's also the type of people that like a light-hearted prank and those that cannot stand them and don't even understand them.
Yep.
I am one of those.
I'm with you.
I have never understood practical jokes, right?
And we work in an industry where it's like the go-to thing often.
It
like
has
for
been.
a radio show, it's like the go-to things to do a prank.
And I'm very proud that really I've never done it.
No.
I've never been in that situation, but I've seen other people do it. Maybe I have done it on other networks, but not this one, thank God. Tom Cruise had an iconic reaction years ago, 2005, on the red carpet for War of the Worlds, where he was being interviewed with by someone. They put the microphone out, but there was one of those, secret
It's like
squirty
a
things
water
in
gun.
It turned into a water pistol, the microphone, and it squirted him in the face. And can I tell you that his reaction is my reaction every day of the week.
Now, why would you do that? Why would you do that?
Why?
Come here. Come here. Why
Come
would
here.
you do that?
Why?
Why would you do that?
It's not very funny. Can you please?
No, it's okay. No, wait a second. What's so funny about that?
What's so funny about that?
I love
And you
Hillary.
notice that idiot couldn't answer it.
No, but Hillary, the publicist to the side, is like, it's not very funny.
It's not very funny.
Not very funny.
It would have been really funny if she'd like laughed and then seen his reaction and gone, it's not very funny.
Yeah,
I changed
totally.
my mind. It gives me like an example like this. Recently, some idiot, I can't even remember who it was. Yes, I do, but I'm avoiding it.
Okay.
They had my phone and they went, oh my God, I've cracked your screen, right? Now, I'm a very busy woman. I don't need something else to goddamn
No.
fix. I don't need another appointment. So I straight away went to annoyance. I went, what? Why? How? And they go, only joking. And I went full Tom Cruise. I said, that's not a joke.
Not funny.
Oh, come on, lighten up. And I go, no, it's not a joke to say something that could happen and then my reaction is a reasonable reaction
Yeah.
and then you say only joking.
Was it a celebrity?
And then I punched them in the face.
Okay, good.
That was just in my dreams.
Was it Hughesy?
No, it wasn't Hughesy.
It was Hughesy-esque.
No, Hughesy's really, he's not like that. He wouldn't like a practical joke.
I respect that, man.
Thank you. We are out of here.
We sure are. Tomorrow, Chrissie's correspondence returns. So if you have anything you'd like to say or share with us,
We've got a bumper crop this week.
we do, and we like negative feedback. So slide in at the Chrissie Swan Show and stick around
I
next
love negative feedback. More of that, please.
for Ricki-Lee, Tim and Joel, as I'm sure we will get to enjoy Ricky's new song.
Fabulous.
See you tomorrow. Bye.
Now check this out. The Chrissie Swan Show is a Nova podcast. For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcast.com.au.